The Lost Pen story time. I had recently came to Canada. I didn't know nor understand anything or the importance of networking. I was young, new to this place. I just wanted to put myself out there as an artist. I was full of energy, super creative, and open-minded. I worked in the public schools throughout the GTA, no landed papers for years. I met this gentleman. He was a team member in one of the groups, and at one point we end up working on the same team. He had connections, and he was also working with a few other people as well. And he expressed interest in my writing and my puppetry. He started giving me incredibly invaluable information that I think I could use. So I thought that was a real connection that I would like to keep, you know. He said, so we can set up a meeting and we can talk about it. And he can also help me to meet other struggling artists and we can take it from there and all of these sweet things. I was very passionate about this, so I said absolutely. Fast forward to the meeting, I was so excited. I started spitting out information and ideas on the table in full business mood. I was ready. I felt like the energy was matching. Things were looking good. Then all of a sudden, things came to an halt when this gentleman looked at me and said, Anastasia, how about we continue this conversation at my place right down the street in a more comfortable setting? So I looked at him and I said, pardon me, you live close by here? He's like, yeah, just down the street. My back started to raise like a cat and my inner instinct showed up right away, informed me that this guy is playing games. And I was talking back to my instinct and I said, so you mean to tell me this is all a game? This is not real? I said, no, it can't be. So I said to him, I'm okay here, it's fine, you know. He said, I'm just saying, at my place you would be a little bit more relaxed so you could breathe more creativity. So I said to him, I love being outside in the open, you know, the fresh air. That is helping me to breathe more creativity. Then the nigger man go turn to me and said that he was just hoping that we would be able to explore our attraction for one another or to one another. With my fresh accent straight out of Grenada, I said, one another? I said, I'm sorry, you and I are not attracted to one another. I said, maybe you are attracted to me, but I am not attracted to you. I said, I don't have to come to your place to breed creativity that already exists. So the word is not one another. That invitation to his apartment just killed everything and I just grabbed my things off the table. I can't even explain the feeling that I felt. I can't even remember. I was walking and I felt like I was walking on air. I felt like I was just floating. And there was a park close by. I went to the park and I sat on the bench and I was going to write and I reached for my pen and I couldn't find my pen. And then I remember maybe in grabbing my things off the table, I probably left the pen or dropped the pen. And that pen was so special to me. I love writing with that pen and I never found a pen like that again. Never. And that's how I lost my very special pen. The moral of the story is many of us get tricked into things. Promises were made and not kept. And then there is always a price to pay. There is a price. I was just happy that I did not get sucked into things before it was too late. That's it.